Here we go. So let's take a look at how we look at buying and selling these retracement levels. So we have our trend filter. Our trend filter, we all know, is green and red. If it's red, we have a parallel line that comes in automatically that will show up. And if it is red, we're looking to sell retracements. And if it's long, if it's green, we're looking to buy retracements. Very simple. We have all the filters built into the trend filter. So yesterday, let's go since midnight to midnight. I like looking at the whole session because these do not repaint. You can see exactly how the system works, looking at it on a 24-hour period instead of trying to focus on one trade or what have you. So we started out, if you are in a green, if the trend filter is green, we're looking to buy liquidity on a pullback. So we're looking to buy liquidity. So started out with a buy signal right after midnight going into the London session. The London session right around 2:15, right before London opened at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You had a green trend yesterday. We got down into the trend filter. We got down into the buy zone. Now, the zones are very easy to see because we have our trend filter that is green that automatically comes up in red, green, red, green. So it keeps you on the right side of the market so you don't counter trend trade the market. And that's who we prey on. We like to prey on the counter trend traders. They like to counter the market. What we're doing is we're going with the overall order flow of the market. If it's going down, we're trying to short low and cover lower, or buy high and sell higher with this overall order flow of the market. So if we are a green trend, we're looking to retrace into these buy and sell zones. Now, there's two buy sell zones. There's my trend filter by itself with these red parallel lines and green parallel lines. So if you get inside of that bubble, inside of the trend filter, and you reverse exactly inside of that trend filter, your alert's going to come on your computer that will show you a yellow candle that forms, that closes, depending on what Renko size you use, and that's going to be your entry candle. So right there at that bubble inside of this trend filter, if you reverse like you did here, you're going to get this yellow candle that forms, a yellow candle form on your charts, and an alert will come off. You can change your wave file. You can use this as an indicator or strategy. An indicator, as an indicator, you'll get a yellow candle that forms, and then you'll get a beep or an audible alert on your computer. You can change your wave file to 1, 2, 3, or 4. I like using 4 when it beeps when you get a yellow candle that forms on the indicator. So that's not going to come up. The yellow candle is not going to come up, a pulling candle, unless you stay inside of our trend zone and you reverse inside the trend zone. So you can see it stayed inside of it, reversed. We got a trade. Broke outside of it, retested it, came inside of it. We had a trade. So when you're not going to get the yellow candle is when you break beyond our trend filter, but you're still in the buy or sell zone and you get a reversal candle. That's still a buy or sell. So let's go through the entire session yesterday. We'll get ready for today's session. We've had one trade so far this morning on a buy setup. So you can see that we started out here. We started out in a positive mode looking to buy retracements. It got inside of our buy zone. Our buy zones are these sim algos. This is our proprietary zone software. That's our 25 zone. They're red here. They're green zones on the way up. They move up with price. They move down with price. So you can see that if it's green, we're looking to buy the zone. Then it turned red. It got into the sell zone, turned back green, got into the buy zone. And this is your best trade you're going to get right here. So if you want to look at the best trade you're going to get in the trading room, it's going to be Confluence. Now, what Confluence is when you get inside of this bubble or inside of the trend filter, inside of it, closes inside of it, and then without closing below it, because it won't form a yellow candle and it won't fire on your speakers unless it closes inside of it and it closes right back outside of it for a pull-in. If it closes back below this little bubble in here, it's not going to form, right? You're not going to get an arrow won't fire, and you won't get a yellow candle. But it did. And consequently, it actually got inside of my buy zone because my buy zone was 71.25 down to that 62 area. So it can turn anywhere in here. Well, it got inside of both. It not only got inside of my trend filter and reversed, it got inside of my buy zone. So that's what's called Confluence. That's the best trade you're going to get in the trade room because you're getting Confluence. Not only my buy or sell zone, you're getting it inside of the trend filter. Okay. And so that's why you had a nice little extended move up. 80 all the way to 95. That's a 15-point move on the S&P. 15-point move potential on the S&P to the upside. So same one on over here. You came up into the bubble. You reversed. You got a sell signal. It's at noon, 73, down to 65, fell 8 S&P points. All right, so that's Confluence because it came into the sell zone also, because it was red, and it came into my red sell zone. All right, so those are two back-to-back Confluence trades. So that's how you trade Confluence. Now this one over here is strictly just a straight-up buy right inside the bubble buy trend zone. And it's not Confluence because it never got inside my buy zone down here. But that yellow trade, if you want to just trade the yellow entry candles, it got right inside of it, reversed nicely, and that went from 87 into the close all the way to almost 97, almost 10 S&P points. And then after the close, because we know this works 24 hours a day, this works around the clock. 23 out of 24 hours a day, they're trying to buy and sell liquidity. You turn green, the trend filter is green, moving up. It just closed outside of my trend filter by a close, so that's why it didn't form a yellow candle here, but it's still inside my buy zone. And it gave a reversal candle, and it went from 90 all the way to 09, 19 S&P points on the upside. So that's a whole entire session. You can see what they do. Buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, buy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buy and sells during the session. Like I said, you get about 4 to 6 trades a day on this. And then that's not including the 100 and the 200 deep liquidity grabs. I went over that in yesterday's video. We have a couple great trades yesterday on that also. Had that nice little push inside that zone. That's where they were playing off of. So now today's session, what are they trying to do? Well, our trend filter is going into the session at midnight here. Our trend filter is starting green. So we're green, right? We're green. It did not give a yellow entry candle because it didn't close, it didn't reverse inside of my trend filter. Because those are the nice ones because you're getting a confirmation of a liquidity grab inside of overall reversal trend. So now it's just starting out inside right now. We're inside of a buy signal right now. So the market's trying, it's going slow right now, but it's trying to get moving here. At 6:45 this morning, it started to move. Now we're just trying to get going inside. So we'll break down, the market will start breaking down if you break the line in the sand. So the line of sand on this is at the low of this 25 zone. So we know exactly the line of sand is exactly 87.5. As long as we don't break 87.5, That's our line in the sand right there. That's our breaking point in the market, where you're probably going to get a nice reversal. You'll see a nice sharp sell-off in the market. Let's go over to our other chart, our deeper liquidity grabs. So our deeper liquidity grabs, we can see that we got a deep possible pullback into this area. If we get in this area and get a reversal, that will be it. Remember, you can play this both ways. You can play it as it comes down to, let's say, the 200, doesn't close below it and gets you a reversal. Play it that way. Or let's say the market just wants to break through it. This happens during the week. We've had some really, really nice trades off this week. Really, really good trades. Retest it and then get a pulling candle. That's where you trade that. These 100 and 200 levels on deep liquidity grabs. If you look at the entire week, this session, let's skinny it down. You can see the entire session since Monday. We've had some really nice moves off this. I drew this up to show you how it would work, why liquidity grabs happen. Play yesterday's video. I drew this up to show you what exactly is a liquidity grab. But you can see they played off this zone. I mean, just really came off of it hard on the 13th, 14th. I mean, you can see what they're doing. They like to play off these zones. They played right off those zones yesterday too. So we'll see if today we can get, they can play off today's zones. Put that in the upper left-hand corner. Get ready for that. And we're good to go. But the one thing to take away from this video is this, is that you're going to get Confluence trades. You're going to get when they come inside the trend zone and reverse. Now, some of you guys I showed yesterday had some great trades on the Dow. You've been sending me your charts. It works the same way on the Dow. Some of you guys are sending the Russell 2000. Works the same way. If you do NASDAQ's a little faster, I would up my Renko chart higher. It's the same thing. It doesn't matter. Crude oil, some of you guys had some great trades yesterday on crude oil. I saw you typing in, Sal, good job on crude. It works the same way. You're going to get the yellow trigger candle inside of these trend zones. Makes it easy for you. You can turn your speakers on, and then you're ready to go. All right, that's how we trade Confluence.